proud. All is well. Okay, and hopefully, everyone else will jump on and we will see. So first of all, it's so good to see you all. I released, I think we're into week 11. And if you're not up to week 11, that doesn't matter, because the beautiful part about it is that, you can now do this at your own pace. So what I want to do is I want to get some feedback again as to where you're up to and what's been dropping in for you lately. So who's been doing?
I need to pop back. I just need to grab my other notebook.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So Fizza,
Yeah.
what are you up to, my love? I know you're 7 or something.
Yeah. Week 7, day 7, I finished that. And I again going back to week 5, week 6, and week 7.
Yeah.
Because I leave that manifesting your ideal partner.
That's okay.
Because I already got ideal partner. He's getting there. So I don't need another ideal partner. Just joking. So yeah. And the rest of the thing is like, I love mindfulness. And my mindfulness meditation, especially the raisins ones. Oh my God. And what had happened after doing that, I start connecting with the food, not only with raisins, whatever I eat, I started enjoying it and being grateful with that. And I feel the difference that, I feel so light. Whatever I eat, it's so good. And if I am in the park, I am totally present in the park with my daughter, with my husband, not giving permission to my mind to be a monkey mind. No, I started practicing to be present and be mindful. So that is amazing change in me. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Effie, where are you up to, my love?
I'm up to, as I said, it's been a few days. I'm week 8.
Okay.
Shit, I'm almost 3 weeks behind. But gratitude is a big one for me. And just really like starting the day and ending the day with gratitude. And, and especially when little synchronicities come up, just stopping and saying thank you for them and just really appreciate them rather than taking them for granted. So yeah, I think gratitude is definitely a huge one in the last week.
And the thing is, like, when those little synchronicities happen, that is the universe listening to your wishes, your desires.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it works. So, like we say, when you are grateful, the universe will give you more to be grateful for. So when you have those synchronicities and those coincidences, and you think about someone and then the phone rings, or you put something out there and then someone contacts you, that's the universe. That's the universe listening and going, hey, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you. And we are all worthy of the life that we desire. And we're going to talk a bit more about that, because we're going to be talking about, our goals into 2022. So
and I have a big one.
Yeah. And we'll talk about that. So Heidi, where are you up to? And what's been dropping in for you?
I'm up to week 9, day 2. And yeah, I really enjoyed like about the relationship, like what I wrote. I'm just looking at what I wrote, like, because when I did it, I really enjoyed it. I was like, I'm just gonna get another few days of doing some, and then I'll do a video, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Hello.
Hey.
Sorry, I just literally walked in the door.
That's okay. We're just doing a catch up and checking in with everyone to see where they're actually up to and what's dropping in. So we're just up to Heidi, and then we'll catch up with you. So good to see you. Yeah, so relationships, Heidi.
yeah, I was just looking over the questions and what I had written, and I really love the questions because, like, I just looked, what would you do differently? And what I wrote is like nothing. I wouldn't do anything differently, but I am different now. So it will be, it will, and it is different.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm finding out, because I'm different now. How my relationship was in the past, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like,
because now.
Yeah. So that's what I'm finding. And yeah, it's great.
Love that.
Mm.
Simo, how are you, my friend?
Oh, hunky dory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty topsy-turvy last couple of weeks. One of my supervisors passed away, so
Sorry.
that is. I was friends with him, but we weren't that close. He was just my boss. And the context of that is that NDIS subcontract to these small companies, and they're run by usually a husband and wife team. We have 30 to 40 people approximately in the support kind of group, I guess you could say. And at the moment, I'm the only grad standing. The rest have all gone, which is normal. So how that works is when you get your degree, whatever that is, people leave. And so that's all happened in the last couple of weeks. And then Andy he had leukemia, and he was in Sydney having operations, and he was in ICU. And so, yes, he didn't come out. So she's coping with that. All the grads leaving, and me being the only one left. So it's been an interesting ride. That said, I'm not going to be staying there that long. I plan to leave after January. So yeah, that's about the exciting bit. Other than that, it's business as usual for me.
Yeah. And, you know, and at the end of the day, you've got to do what lights you up. You've got to follow your heart and, you know, do your thing, right?
Oh yeah, I'm going back to security. I got a job my old job I can walk straight back into.
Yeah.
So that's me saving up to do the rest of my diploma of counselling.
Yeah. You need to come and do NLP with us.
Oh yeah, I can afford it by that time because I'll be on a normal person's wage, not like a poor student wage.
So you're where are you up to? Because we're just watching you like writing all these pages and pages, and I'm just loving everything. I love your all your details. I sit there.
Organisational skills, Simo.
I zoom up and I read everything, you know. So what are you up to and what's dropping in?
My God, where do I start? because I gave up smoking, you know, and I was a bit like this, and I stopped the nicotine patches and the pills and all that sort of stuff. And so I went cold turkey for about 3 weeks. And so I was just like, I've got to do something. So yeah. And I was reading that book, Change One Thing. So instead of saying I was giving up smoking, I put I'm going on holiday and I'm writing a book and I'm giving up smoking. It's sort of like the whole change your whole, flip everything over and do all sorts of stuff like that. So it's working for me. So yeah, I was pretty sort of like focused and doing all these things. So I started like running a lot and doing all that sort of exercise to get me out of that codependency with that whole nicotine thing. And yeah, other than that, what's been happening with me is that I can see all these things going wrong with me, and I'm just hitting me like a horse, you know, get your ass back into gear and that sort of stuff. So it's working. Let's put it this way. Dragging, kicking, screaming, and all that sort of stuff. I'm getting there.
Right. And where are you up to in the reset? Because I know you've done the money mindset stuff. You've
Here's one I prepared earlier. So this is my my version of that. Is it who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Or all that sort of stuff. That was the last thing I did. So
yeah.
That's 3 months.
Okay.
And that took me 4 brainstorming things on a very, very, very large bit of paper and all this crossing out stuff. But I did that. So that's been the biggest wake-up call in that, okay, I've done the work. And then I did sort of some stuff for a couple of months, but I've never actually took it beyond that.
Yeah.
So it's like this is 3 months, and then 3 months after that, and then 3 months up. So yeah, that was a big thing for me because I haven't essentially been matching it up. I've sort of like, oh, okay, I'll dabble here and I'll dabble there, and then I sort of slide back into somewhere in purgatory. I don't know.
Yeah.
So other than that, yeah, that's been my biggest wake-up call, in that I've really had to kick myself up the backside. So that, yeah, so I've set some really big things. So saving money for my security course, because I have to actually go back and do that. It's a refresher course, but it's still a lot.
Yep.
And from there, I have to go and do some hut stuff at the training college in Mitchell, which is like a big security guard thing. Other than that, once I finish that, I'm back doing my thing.
Fantastic.
So, yes. And when your boss says, can you come here tomorrow? That's a big thing. So, because I walked away from that 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I just got burnout. So, but yeah, it just puts me back into a place where I don't have to worry about stability, because that's what I've been doing all 12 months.
Yeah.
It's the whole financial poop.
Yeah, I think 2022 is going to be looking up for everybody. And we're going to be talking about setting some goals going into 2022. So I just want to, Kathy, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, that's good, because I can't see you. I can see your black screen, but that's okay. So what I want to know, I would love for you to share where you're up to, just briefly, but I know that you've had some really, really big aha moments.
Yes, I have had some really big aha moments where actually the past came to the present and unraveled itself in a few instances that I couldn't work out for myself, and I'd had enough of doing the 90-day challenge, so I left it and I just walked away and went outside and sat down, had a cup of coffee, and all of a sudden it's like Aha. Crazy people, the way they manipulate things, the way they turn things around to make it look like it's your fault.
Oh yeah.
You're the instigator. You're the troublemaker. And you're asking for this. It was just absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, it was a wake up call, and it was a good wake up call, because now, with this wake up call, I really don't give two hoots. Anyone can say anything they like. It's like, so what?
That makes me so happy to hear that.
It's taken. I've always tried to find the answer. You never find the why. Never can you
No.
find out the why. So
Not with those people, because there is no why. It's all manipulation and control.
it is. It's all manipulation, and it's because of their own insecurities, they have to control others to make them feel empowered. And once they can see that you're
Mhm.
getting to a level where they are losing, that's when they switch over and things
don't
happen
like
in a way that they just bounce it back in your court and make it out like you're the one that's causing. It's your fault. So because it's your fault, you deserve to get what you cop. Yes.
Now you see it.
Yeah. Yep. Now I see it. So now, if anyone says anything or tries to manipulate, or if I come across any of those narcissistic type of people, it's like, yeah, whatever. Get on with it. Get over it.
It's called mind over matter. You don't mind because they don't matter.
Exactly. And I really don't. I don't care. They can do whatever they like till the cows come in, until hell freezes over. Who gives a hoot?
Yeah. Okay, so tonight's call is actually about what we want to achieve going forward into 2022. Because what I want to do with you all tonight is to do a goal drop, or it's a very, very special process that Heidi and Fizza definitely know about, because they've done it quite a few times, but we're going to do it here. Now, normally I would, do this with music, but I'm not going to do that. We might do that another time, just because I haven't got it set up. So, Fizza, what would you like to achieve going into 2022? And let's say, because I would like everyone to choose, I want you to choose your own date. So do you have something specific, Fizza, that you want to achieve by a certain time? And did you just want to mute? I think, is that an airplane going over you? I just heard, is that an airplane?
Yeah.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah.
Yep, it's on my side.
Yeah, so if you just want to, oh no, that should be all right now. So Fizza, because I'm going to write everyone's goals down, so
I'll just get pen and paper.
So Tia and I can hold you all accountable. Important. So what is it that you would like to achieve, Fizza, and by when? Moving into 2022. And this could be, it could be a 3-month goal, it could be a 1-month goal, it could be a 6-month goal.
Okay. Within 6 months' time, I deserve to have my own house.
Okay, so here's the thing. When we're setting a goal, it's really important that we write it in present tense.
Okay.
So instead of saying, in 6 months' time I deserve
Mhm.
to have my own house. What is the date in 6 months' time, Bizza?
May, January, February, March, April, May. 30th of May.
Okay, so you could say something like, it is now the 30th of May, 2022. I'm now in my own home, or my family and I are now in our own home, in our dream home, whatever that is to you. So what I would like you to do while I'm talking to everyone else, I want you to drill down on that, because it's really important that we write it in present tense, because there is only now.
Yeah.
So on the 30th of June, no, did you say May or June? May.
May.
Okay, 30th of May, it will be now.
Yep.
There was always only now. So it's already done.
Mhm.
As far as we're concerned, it's already done. You're already there. So if you want to, write down some detail
Okay.
about what that is that you want,
Mhm.
be in present tense.
Okay.
Okay, Effie, what would you like to achieve in 2022, my love?
I want
Something
to,
special for you.
I am creating a program in 2022.
Okay, so you are creating it in 2022, but when is it finished?
It needs to be finished by April. I'm going to say 26th of April, 2022.
Okay, so Effie, 26th of April, 2022. Okay, so you could say it is now the 26th of April, 2022. My program is now complete, and I have da 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 da. Whatever that is. You could say it is now the 26th of April, 2022. I have presented to this many women. I have this many in my program.
Mhm.
Okay. I would also like you in this little while to maybe think about what you're going to call it.
I've got the program name and I've registered a name.
Oh.
I did that at the beginning of this year. but
Okay.
yeah, that's
So
all.
what's the name?
Find Your Light Within.
Okay, so it is now the 26th of April, 2022. My Find Your Life Within program
Light.
is
Mhm.
now complete, and I have whatever that is for you. So I want you to drill down on that.
Mhm.
Okay, Heidi.
Well, I'm going to get specific with my goal because I've already got the date for my project. So I'm going to roll with the 23rd of February. I am going to have all of my presenters and sponsors all locked in for I Love You Week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Spencers and sponsors locked in for I Love You Week. Okay. I want to help you get a little bit more specific. How many do you want?
Well, 14 dropped in.
Yep.
14 dropped in because originally I was just going to say 10, but things happen. So, you got to prepare for things to happen. Like, a presenter could be unwell and may not be able to come on. So I'm going to go. I want 14 and I just got all shivers.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, so It is now the 23rd of February 2022. I now have 14 presenters and sponsors locked in for my I Love You week.
Yeah.
My I Love You week is, it has been such a success. Whatever you want to say, it will be, you know, it's all locked in, or you could say it's ready to go. All the preparation is done.
Yeah.
It's ready to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I just put 2 seconds?
Yeah.
In there?
Yes.
Heidi, I just want to say you're freaking amazing. Like your eyes were twinkling a couple of months ago when you talked about I Love You Week and you're making it happen. So I just want to say congratulations, and I'm so freaking proud of you. And you're just buzzing and shining, and it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're all amazing, but yeah, thank you. I feel a couple
This
little
is
tears
what
in my eyes.
happens at Master Prac. When you talked about it at Master Prac, you just like lit up like a Christmas tree.
I know, like I've had like a few, like I've had a lot of triggers these last few days, and I'm just like, I'm gonna come, but I'm not in the frame to gold drop.
Yeah.
But then like I just talk about I Love You week and just being around you know, this vibe, and I'm just like, fuck, all that shit doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, we're dropping it. Okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Dropping it like it's hot too, Heidi.
I like it's hot. Okay, Simo, what would you like to achieve? What is something that we can drop in for you tonight?
I've got a few actually. So the first one for my internal empowerment is my couch to coach is actually sitting down and going through, we won't say how many notes, but I've got.
This is your program, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've written so much stuff. I've got to go through and actually make some sort of program out of it and put it in an order that a normal person would understand. But yes, so hopefully by the 28th, I'll have it written and in a book format that people can download.
The 28th of
February.
Woohoo!
I know. So that's for the internal empowerment. So that's something that I've been trying to do for ages. Financial empowerment for me, same date, is returning to security, getting back some stability so that I can plan to do this stuff. So that's that one. Social empowerment for me is actually getting out of the house in a social context. So I will have joined, there's a place in Civic that has and sells games. They have games nights twice a week. I'm going there to play games and run games. Essentially, it's also for social stuff for kids, aka teenagers and stuff. But it's for me to meet people.
Yeah.
So it's social.
So how can we frame this in present tense? Because I'm thinking that I think we should probably have the most important thing.
That would be writing stuff. Yeah, writing up my stuff for my coach. Yeah, that would be number one.
Okay, so it is now the 28th of February, and my Couch to Coach program is complete. Ready for my new clients to download. And you could even go as far as saying, if you want to, you know, how many people would you like to have lined up? Or would you rather just have it complete and ready to go?
Have it complete and ready to go.
Okay, so yeah, present tense. It is now the 28th of February. My Couch to Coach program is now complete. It is ready for download and ready for my clients. Whatever, you know, I just want you to, you know, put that in something that is meaningful. Or for you. Okay, Katrina, what would you like in 2022?
Ever since I have been with Fizza to events, NLP events, I have wanted to excuse me, I've got sinus. I have wanted to actually do a course where where I can learn and be able to incorporate that within me so that I could also bring it out. But NLP has always intrigued me and fascinated me, and I've always been wanting to do it.
Does that mean you need to come and do it with us in March?
How about if we put that into the goal setting and see what goes from there?
I absolutely agree.
You are talking to the right person.
right. I'll give you the exact date.
Yes. Yes.
I find that it doesn't worry me what others have to say about all the things that go on in NLP. If you are not for that course, then you shouldn't say anything. But I have seen a few where I've been of how it actually controls the anxiety, controls all the and puts everything into perspective where you can handle it without having, say, go to the doctor and get a pop a pill.
And isn't it beautiful how we've done it so gently in this course?
That's the amazing thing. Instead of getting in there and pumping it like I've seen them in 1 week, so much, it's just too much for 1 week.
Yeah.
There is a lot.
Our course is a week. Our certified course is a week.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
we cover a lot in that week. But the beautiful part is,
Do you know what's good? You know what's good about that?
You've got the foundation.
It helps you, not helps you, but it actually, you get to a stage where those bricks start to come down whether you like it or not.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a little ray in there and goes pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tia's going to be there and I'm going to be there.
Awesome.
So, okay, Tia.
The 7th of March.
7th of March.
Yes,
Oh
so
my
it's
goodness.
the 7th
What
to the
have we got
13th of March.
January, February? All right.
Okay. So, okay, Kathy, for you, I would love if this is something you really, really want, I would love it to be, it is now the 7th of March, 2022. And I am sitting in the room, or whether it's in the room or online, but it is my first day of my NLP certification.
Yes.
It is the 7th of March and I'm in the room. It is my first day of the NLP certification with Mindset Mastery NLP.
Yep.
Get specific right there.
Uh-huh.
Not just with anyone. Okay.
Yes.
7th of March.
7th of March.
All right. So I'll just want to give you all a few minutes just to get this right, because then I've actually got to ask you a couple of questions for those of you who have not done timeline therapy. Stimo, have you done timeline at all? Have you done any timeline therapy? No? No? Okay.
No.
And Kathy hasn't either, have you? Okay. So I've just got a question that, actually, you can all do it because, maybe it might have changed for you, maybe. Who knows? But I'll just let me know when you've all got your goal. Now, when I do this at NLP practitioner, Kathy, I spend a lot more time on this, but we've only got this time tonight because I talk about things called SMART goals. But These all, every single one of these, just looking at them and knowing what they are. Hi, Heidi, Tia, Effie, Simo, Kathy. These are all very achievable because all it means is that you take action.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when
Can this be done online?
absolutely, we've been online all year.
Yeah.
We've been online teaching all year. So yes, absolutely. So when you put a goal in your timeline, or when you put a goal in your timeline, we make it happen. So when it's not putting out a willy-nilly, it might happen, it is going to happen. And we are going to make sure that this happens. And then guess what? We keep you accountable.
Yeah.
So what I would like to know now, especially, now, Kathy, are you able to turn on your camera or not?
No, I'm not. It's just playing up. I don't know what's going on.
That's okay. So you're going to have to just tell me. So Simo, if you were to think about your past and your future
Yep.
being in a straight line away from your body, what direction would you point? So I just want you to ask your unconscious mind, what direction is my future and what direction is my past? So for me,
My past is that way, my future is that way.
okay, fantastic. Okay, future is in front, past is behind. Okay, Fizza, where's yours? Same? Yeah, okay, Heidi? Same? Oh, you've got one like this. Okay, so so your past is to the side, your future, I can't hear you.
Yeah, my past goes that way, goes to my right.
Yep.
And then
Your future's
yeah.
that way. Okay. Okay. And Effie, what about you? If you were to ask your unconscious mind.
I think future is right, past is left.
Left. Okay. And Kathy, what about you?
My past is the left
Mhm.
and my future is the right.
Okay. Beautiful. Now, what I want you all to do is I just want you all to put your pens down. And we're just going to go on a little trip, just a really quick one, just so that you get the gist. So what I want you all to do right now is I want you to close your eyes. I want you to all get comfortable, but I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine right in this moment, and this is the practice run, I want you to imagine right in this moment that you are floating out of your body right now. And you're floating up into the air and you're just looking down on yourself. You are right now. And what I want you to do is I want you to turn around and face your past. And we're going to go for a little ride along the timeline all the way back to your very first day of school. So all the way back. We've got some children in the background. Do you want to? Is that you? Is that Effie?
Yeah, I'm muting.
You?
Okay, sorry.
No, you're right. Okay, so just floating up above your timeline, just looking down on yourself and floating all the way into the past to your first day of school. And we're not going in there, we're just looking down. And I just want you to look around, see what's going on. Are you in the classroom? Are you in the playground? Just look down on yourselves. Okay. And now I want you to turn around and I want you to face the future. And I want you to go all the way out to, let's just say, New Year's Eve. All the way out to New Year's Eve. What are you doing? What are you doing on the very last day of 2021? Take note of what you're wearing, who you're with. How are you feeling about this being the last day of 2021? Just looking down, observing what's going on. And then I want you to all turn around, facing back toward the past and coming back to now and just hovering above yourselves. And then just coming back down into your body and open your eyes. Okay. So how was that for you, Simo?
I'm
Yeah, good. Kathy?
not sure about the long socks and short.
Kathy,
I went to a private school. You had uniforms and stuff.
oh, you had the tie and the hat and the whole.
I had the tie and the hat and the long shorts and the whole caper.
Yeah. Okay. Kathy, how was that for you?
Going back to the first day of school, very shy,
Yeah.
reserved,
Yeah.
introverted, and just observed everybody.
Yeah.
And then going to the future, the end of 2021, as you said,
Yeah.
it's a whole different ball game. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just a different person altogether.
Great. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do something really, really special. This is where I get to take you all on a journey where you all told me you wanted to go. So I might just get everyone to mute just so that we don't have any background noises. Now, before we start this, okay, so Fizza, you want to be in your own home. Effie, you want your program to be completed. Heidi, you want your presenters and sponsors locked in. Simo, you want your program done as well. And Kathy, you want to see yourself at our NLP, at our training, at the very first day. So what I want to ask you is, what is the very last thing that has to happen for you to know that that goal is done? What is the very last thing? So Fizza, what's the last thing that has to happen for you to know that you're going to be in that house on the 30th of May? The very last thing.
Depositing the upfront deposit.
Yep. Okay. So you know that. Okay. So that's, so because what I'm going to do is we're going to recall that very last thing. We're actually going to sit in that. Okay. So Effie, what do you need to know? What's the last thing that you need to see to know that that program is done?
All modules uploaded into whatever program I'm using.
Yep. Okay. Heidi, what's the last thing that has to happen for you to know that it's done?
Everyone's committed by saying a big love heartfelt yes, and they've signed the agreement, like filled their form out, and they've sent me through all the information that I need for that point in time. So their logos, their bio on themselves, and their idea and their layout of what they're going to present, so I can start working on the next lot of stuff.
Yes. Okay. Simo, what do you need to know? What is your last step?
That would be having someone read it and
Yep.
make sure there's no blonde moments like mistakes and these done twice and all that sort of stuff.
Edit. Edit.
And just run it through. I have a desktop publishing application on my Mac. So it will be done through that with all the colors and graphics and all that sort of stuff, and just uploaded so that it's ready to go. So all the PDFs and stuff are done and launched into the site.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited because, yeah, I had so much trouble with Facebook. I tried to launch myself so many times and I've had hacking problems. I've had all sorts of bad things to do with Facebook. So I sort of kind of shelved that. So is essentially having my own website.
Yeah, absolutely.
That Wix.
Oh, you're. Can you hear me? Okay, because you're a little bit. Yeah, you're good. Okay, and Kathy, the last thing that has to happen. How do you know? What is the last thing? Can't hear you, love. Can I,
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep. That I am there already.
You're already there, but what's the last thing that has to happen before you, like, so that you know it's happening?
Paid in full.
Ah, perfect. Okay. All right. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want you to mute again. Okay, I want you all right now to take a deep breath in and out. And another breath in, and just closing those eyes. And I want you now to get that last step. I want you to think about that very last step. And I want you to see it. And I want you to all know what that last step actually represents. What is that last step representing to you? So Fizza, you know right now at this moment that that house is yours. And you're going to be in that house with your family. And Effie, that program, it's done. It is done. That content is written. You're ready. You are so ready. And Heidi, you have all your work. All the work that you have done has paid off. All of those people, the presenters, the sponsors, they're locked in. They're ready. They've given you all of that content. And you know that this week is going to be such a huge success. And Simo, your Couch to Coach program is on its way. It is done. You've just got to see this person, edit it. You've got to have it uploaded. But it is absolutely there. And Kathy, you've paid in full. You are ready to go. You are ready to come to our training on the 7th of March. So what I want you all to do now is I want you to focus on what that end result is. And I want you to see that end result so done, so dusted, so complete. And I want you to bring that visual into your being right now. And I want you to just turn up those colors and make it big and make it bright. You see that house, you see that program, Heidi, you see all of those people lined up. Effie, you've got it. And Kathy, you're there, you're in the room. And what's going on around you? What do you hear? What do you hear? Have you got that inner voice going, oh my God, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Is it your family saying, I love you. I love you. Oh my God, you have done this. What is going on? What do you hear? So whatever it is you hear, I want you to turn it up and I want you to make it really, really loud. So the colors are bright, you can see it, you can hear it. And now I want you to step in and feel it. What does it feel like, Fizza, to be turning that key to the front door of your own home? Heidi, what does it feel like to know that those people are locked in? And you can see all their beautiful faces on the screen. And this is all coming together beautifully. Effie, this program looks so beautiful. And these women are there and they just want to step in right now. And Simo, your program, it's done, it's dusted. You know that you've done the most amazing job and this content is spot on. And Kathy, wow, you are sitting in our training room ready with all of these other people and we are so excited for you. So I want you now to step into that moment. Just step in and look at it through your own eyes, like you are there right now and it's just all happening around you. And now what I want you to do is I want you to feel it. I want you to embody it. I want you to feel it in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, that this is already done. And now I want you to take a step back and I want you to just take a picture. Like, what are you doing? I want you to just take a picture of that end goal. And I want you now to take that snapshot and I want you to take that picture and I want you to float up above your timeline with this picture in your hand. With this picture in your hand, you've got it, you're holding it, floating up above your timeline and you are now going out into the future. So Fizza, you are floating out with this picture to the 30th of May, 2022. Effie, you are floating out to the 26th of April with this picture in your hand. Heidi, the 23rd of February with this picture in your hand. Simo, the 28th of February with this picture in your hand. And Kathy, you're floating out to the 7th of May. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to breathe some love into that picture. So we're just going to do 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. And now I just want you to drop it down. Drop that picture and let that picture float down to the date that you have chosen. Let it float down. And now, my friends, we lock it in. And you know the sound that Tupperware makes when you click a lid? Just like that, we lock it in because it is already done. We are here, we are now. It is done and dusted. And you are absolutely there. And when you're ready, you can come back into the room. You can all unmute now. You can all unmute.
Oh my God, I'm crying like a baby.
Wow, we haven't even done it the way we normally do it. So
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. How was that for you, Simo?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. And Kathy?
Awesome. Beginning to understand how to read people.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And
that, my friend,
make new friends.
yeah. So that is how we do a goal drop.
Yeah.
And when we do this at our training, we have all this epic music in the background and all sorts of things going on. So, but you know what? I've written them all down. And now we have to keep you all accountable for these things to happen. So now it's about taking action, because 2022 is going to be freaking amazing for
Mhm.
everyone. Yeah. Tia, did you want to add some words?
Yeah, I'm getting excited. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you all.
Yeah. Yeah, we are too. We are too. All right. So we're going to end the night just like that.
I would
And
like to share something before we move and we say goodbye. Thank you for you and Tia for giving the chance to be the part of Raise Your Vibe. Thank you, because this program changed our life. Thank
It
you
has.
so much
It
for
has.
giving so much. It was like at one stage, I feel like, whoa, come on, enough. Tia and Carol, enough. And then I step back. I just pause and I go back to each and every week and just redo everything to digest and absorb. And whenever I restart, I got new perspective. I got new awareness.
Yeah.
And this won't be possible if I will not jump in that program. Thank you very much. And thank you for creating the possibilities for all of us to be the vibrant energy to start 2022.
yeah, and I think I would like to maybe do another Zoom, maybe. Do you think we could do one on the 29th of December? Like, it's only a couple of weeks away. Or would you like to catch up in the new year?
Whatever's easier.
Whatever's easier.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
29th would be out for me.
Pardon?
The 29th would be out for me.
Okay, well, how about we make it, we'll make it toward the end of the first week in January. Because by then, I mean, I'm going to be releasing, where are we up to? I think week 11, day 2 or something, I think. So we've still got another 2 weeks, say. So we'll put it in the group. We'll put it in the group and we'll make it toward the end of the first week in January. And we'll just have a catch up and just see how everyone's Christmas and New Year was. I'd like to do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. I'm excited.
That's really beautiful.
You're welcome.
And Carol, I would like to talk about NLP training for my friend. She is in Pakistan, and she said that in Pakistan someone is doing. I said, no, don't waste your money. I will guide you and direct you to the right person. And for Kathy, God listened to my prayer. And you decided yourself. I did not say anything to you. And
No,
now
you didn't.
today, you speak up.
No, you didn't. I tossed it between a house or learning NLP, mastering NLP. So I thought, it's all right. The house will always be there, but NLP tends to chop and change.
Yeah, all right. Well, Kathy, you and I can have a chat in the next few days.
Mm-hmm.
And we will get you sorted.
Okay.
We will definitely get you sorted. And
Now my insides are panicking.
no. This is
I'm fine, but
They're excited, Kathy. It's
Yeah.
excitement.
this is what happens. It's part of me, the inner child comes out and goes, "Oh no, what have you done?"
Yeah. And you know what? You're going to be in the perfectly safe place.
Yep.
for all of this to unfold for you.
Mhm.
And we're really excited that you want to do this. We're super excited.
I am
So
too.
we'll have a chat
Yes.
because Luke and I have got to get some information sent down. Like we've got manuals and things to send down to you. So yeah, look, I can see you. I can see you there. You'll be there. And
Oh, of course I'll be there. I'm already partying.
yeah, I love it. Yay.
I've already got the sparkles out and the champagne and everything.
Great. Okay. Well, look, you guys all, okay. So if I'm not talking to you, Merry Christmas, everybody. And this has just been an absolute joy of a journey with all of you, just seeing the growth and the experiences and, the interesting things that have happened along this journey. But Tia and I we have absolutely loved this whole experience. And you are all very special people.
Thank you. No, has been, we've had to confront some pretty full-on things, but no, it has been an amazing journey for sure. And it's dragged us, sometimes willing, sometimes not, but it's dragged us into the place where we need to be, to go where we need to go. And that's the most important thing.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that this is actually setting you up for 2022.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
I wish you all a very, very, very happy holidays and season greeting. And I wish you all the very best of luck for 2022.
And I'm going to send this recording to everyone privately through Messenger. I'm not putting it in the group.
Yeah.
I'm just going to send it all individually so that you've all got it. Okay.
Sending my love to everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Stop recording.